Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am AttiDude back in another video, and in today's video we're gonna be learning about constructors in C#. So without any further ado, let's get started. But first, if you haven't liked or subscribed my channel yet, do it now. I'll provide more content like this. If you haven't watched our previous videos, I'll make sure to provide links to the full playlist in the description below. Okay, so we have learned about classes and structs, and constructors are only used in these. If you don't know about classes and structs, make sure to go check out our video on that, and because they are very important for these constructors. Okay, so we now have this class. I added it a bit, removed the bit to clear out the space, and we are now gonna create a new class. I'm gonna name this demo class, public class demo, and this is gonna have, maybe name this core board. This is gonna have two integers. One is score, one will be score, other will be high score. Okay, and let us make a constructor. First of all, before making a constructor, let us understand what a constructor is. Constructor is a method that will be called whenever we try to define a new class. For example, if we are trying to define a scoreboard, then normally we would write scoreboard equals to new scoreboard, and this is the default constructor of every class. That means it takes no parameters. But we can even create class that takes in parameters, and this constructor will be called whenever we try to create a reference of this class. So let us create a new constructor, public scoreboard, and we just open and close parentheses and curly brackets, and that's a constructor. As you can see, it has one reference and it is there. We can even place in some parameters like int score, int high score, and we can write this dot score equals to score, and this dot high score equals to high score, and the keyword this refers to this class. Okay, we now have our constructor set up, and there you go. It says what? We have an error here, and that is because we have two parameters here and we are giving it no parameter. So it says there is no argument that corresponds to the record format of parameter score of program.scoreboard.scoreboard int and int. Don't worry about this. It says generate constructor in scoreboard, and this is a completely plain constructor. We don't need that. We need this one, and we can even have a console.writeLine at the end, console.writeLine, and we're gonna print score and high score in the format of JSON. but it won't be valid here. So what we're gonna do is to just print out score plus score, add in a semicolon, spaces right here. We can write high score and high score. So in here we need to pass in the score. For example, my score is 50 and I score is 100. Let's go and hit this button, play button or run button, and there you go. You got score as 100, high score as 100. You got score as 50, not 100, and high score as 100. And basically, from this, you may understand that this is initially a function. Just remember one thing, constructor is a function that will be called whenever the reference of this class is called. And this is extremely important. You can even have static, and it says static constructor must be parameterless. And you just need to remove the static keyword because it has to be parameterless. There should be no parameter if we are setting this static. Okay. So you don't need to do anything about accessing the constructor. You can easily do that. Use scoreboard like this. So you now have a custom constructor. Like if you have ever worked with editor scripting in Unity, you may know editor GUI layout.toggle, editor GUI layout.text field. If you don't know what these are, leave it. And those were the same as constructors. And constructors are not just used right here. They're used various different ways. Like making a calculator, we need to first initialize that, and for initialization we use constructor to define whether it is addition, subtraction, to determine which operation is that, in short, and then process all the data right here like that. And constructors are widely used in games, in applications, and these are extremely useful when you want to initialize something right when we create. For example, you want to create a grid, then you use these. Okay, let's rename this to be grid. Okay, I'm gonna name this width, height, and I'm gonna remove everything right here. We don't need anything right here. We need a grid. Copy and paste that right here, and for now I'm just gonna set that to be 4x4 because a grid 50 by 100 would be really long. And what is this grid gonna contain? It's just gonna contain a loop of just the numbers, or maybe some form of star, just multiplication sign in keyboard. So we're gonna run two loops. For int x, in the game dev world we refer width and height as x and y until x is less than width. X is gonna be width, and for height we're gonna say y. X should go plus plus, not a comma. It should be semicolon. And open and close curly brackets. Now I'm gonna copy this line because it is almost gonna be identical to this. Control V. Oh, I don't want square brackets. I want the curly ones. Okay, right Y. Again Y. Right Y again. And inside of this, what you're gonna do is to print out the messages for console.write line. And then we can write this multiplication sign, and if we just hit play, kaboom, we got 8 signs. But we are still not able to identify whether or not these are vertical, horizontal. They're just in one line, and we need to fix that. And the logic behind that is whenever we are working on width, then we just basically print them out in rows. And whenever we are working with height, actually this should be height. Okay, and whenever we are working in height, it should be printed vertically or in columns. So for this, we can write console.write line. Actually write this one. Let us hit play, test that out. Kaboom! We get 4 inlines, but we now want these to be printed as much times as our height. So we can write console.write line. Just gonna be completely empty. Let us just hit play. Oh, we get these working like this, and we're getting that bug because we made a mistake. It should not be like this. It should be Y up at the top, because we're first working with height and then working with width. Okay, like that. And here we can write our star sign. We got these all in one line. We can now just go ahead and write here console.write line, an empty line. Let's just hit play. There you go. We got these. The bit of messing around, we can just basically create a grid. And this can even be more useful with creating like a whole bunch of different grid. Like if we're making an application for a photo editing, especially like editing each and every pixel, not having just minor adjustments, then you can use these, because it's like you're forming each and every pixel, processing that, and then we can edit them easily. And that's it for today, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe my channel, and I will include other links of different playlists in the description below. Make sure to check them out, and even you can press the cards up at the top, I buttons, to get different videos. And that's it. Just keep practicing because coding is like if you don't practice, you'll forget. You're not gonna remember that. So, I am AttiDude signing out.